Hello and welcome to Full Send Broadcast Network here with the Southern Excitement Racing League Next Gen Series here on a Sunday night in Daytona International Speedway. Here in the booth I have with me Justin. How you doing tonight, Justin?
Pretty good there, Jacob.
Well, tonight we are going to be going racing for 50 laps here around this 2.5 mile oval. Let's take a look at the race information here. It's 79 degrees, 53% humidity, and partly cloudy with 2-mile-an-hour winds. They're going to be running 50 laps. Lap 20 is going to be considered their stage end. The caution will not be thrown, but they will award the top 10 with stage points, with 10 points going to the winner and 1 point going to 10th place. They have 4 sets of tires. They have a 65% fuel load and 1 fast repair for this 125-mile race here presented by Racing Rat. Go on over to twitch.tv/Racing Rat. You can see that channel over there, and man has some great content on there. Just go check it out. Give him a like and possibly a subscription over there. Well, Justin, what are you expecting out of this race tonight?
Well, the big thing I'm honed in on right now is that 1 fast repair. You know, it's Daytona, and there's probably going to be a big one, so I just hope there's not 2 big ones, because we might lose, a few drivers in one of those situations.
Yeah, it's going to be some tight quarters here tonight. And as we have qualifying underway here, let's go check out old Dave Mayberry here, as he's coming off of pit road there on the apron out of turn 2. Getting that car wound up and up to speed.
Yeah, you're going to see a lot slower times right here, though, than you saw in practice as they were drafting in practice. Lap times in qualifying should be around the 50, 51 mark, I would say.
Absolutely, yeah. They, looking at lap times, I would imagine, about 4 to 5 seconds slower than in the pack?
Oh, yeah, of course. On these solo laps, you just want to ride that first lap high, get the tires really hot, warm. You want to get down there to the bottom and just stick that yellow line all the way around here at Daytona.
Right now, we have a lot of drivers out here on the track at the moment. Majority of the field, I would say, out here trying to see if they can get their best lap up on the board.
Mayberry to the top right now with a 48.561. Mark True just topped that with a 48.550. As I say that, Jeremy Little and Matthew Goodell just topped those times.
Go check in on Jeff Merrick. Merrick? I'm going to go with Merrick. His first lap was a 49.06. See if he's able to better that on this lap.
All the way on that yellow line there. The tire's just a little bit below the apron. Might have a good lap here building for him.
As he comes out of turn 4 here. Trying to beat Goodell on that pole position time, as he's going to dip it below the yellow line on the apron all the way. That's going to put him 9th.
Yeah, these next gen cars, they're a little bit faster than the Gen 6, it looks like, by themselves out here.
As we're looking at Mark True running that extreme high line. Looks like he's going to dip it down to pit road. There's Ronnie Osmer going through turns 3 and 4 right now. Sorry, that was turns 1 and 2. His first lap was a 49.118. Looking pretty good as he enters turn 3. Osmer coming across the line. Will he beat his first time? He will with a 48.62. That's going to put him up to 12th. Go right along with Josh Anderson now. He takes his green flag.
Still about 10 drivers yet to qualify. Big turnout here at Daytona for the inaugural race of the season.
Absolutely. As Josh Anderson coming out of 2 takes it up a little too high and drags the wall a little bit. That's going to disavow this lap.
I think if he doesn't have extreme damage, he should be all right. A solid second lap.
Hold it down there on that bottom line as Lucas Hoitzma has taken the pole with a 48.49, beating out Goodell for that top spot so far.
Justin Michael leading lap 2 there is going to put him P2 with a 48.501. 4 1,000ths off of the pole there.
Christopher Howell brings it in 7th on his first lap, looks like. You see Anderson coming across the line. What kind of time is he going to be putting down? Going to put him P29 as his qualifying is over with. See Christopher Howell shutting it down.
Grant up here about to take lap 1. About 5 cars left to put a time on the board.
Looks like I'm having a little bit of a technical difficulty here during qualifying.
Tyler Humphrey comes to the line to complete his second lap.
Going through a slight technical difficulty at the moment. We're trying to get things going back for you. Sorry for the interruption, folks. iRacing had kicked me out of the service for a second. We are loading back in, and we should have the broadcast going shortly. All right. Sorry about that, folks. A little bit of a technical difficulty. iRacing had closed the channel on me. As we see the cars coming out of turn 4 here, getting ready to take the green flag.
Got Lucas Hoytsma with the pole there, and Justin Michael starting just to his outside here.
Green flag is out, and we are racing here at Daytona in the racing rat Daytona 125. As the field roars out of turn 2 onto the back stretch here at Daytona. You see the
These
field.
drivers
Oh, go ahead, Justin.
pretty spread out back here at the back, and Grant Humphrey, Dakota Camper, and Dustin Madsen. I just wonder if something happened at the start there.
I believe that might have been their intention to go to the back of the pack.
Just kind of stay away from everybody right now.
Yeah, to kind of play it safe and try to be there for the end.
It's a single file out here in the top 10.
So far, these guys are trying to fight it out to get single file, kind of ride it out towards the end of the race, make their move, try to save their car.
From about 13th on up, it's single file, and then you got a little pack back here that's 2x2. Jason Clark, Mark True lead the way in that pack. now is when the patience comes into play. You want to be as patient as you can early. No mistakes. You want that car clean and there at the now it's almost completely single file. Forming one big long train here at Daytona as we complete lap 4 there. Lucas Hoytsman, your leader, with Tyler Humphrey in tow in second.
So, about how many laps do you think that these drivers can run here under a green flag run here on fuel?
Well, I haven't been around these next-gen cars that much, but if it's anything like the generation before them, I'd say probably around 21, 22 laps with the 65% fuel limit here. You might see some people, I don't know if it's for a fact going to be that long fuel limit, it could be shorter. You could see some people try to stretch it to that stage at 20 though.
As we come around to complete lap 5.
It takes a real great group of drivers to do this right here, right now, and run single file. When you know everyone out there is just wanting to go double 3 wide here. This right here is how you prevent that big one from happening.
Absolutely. But sometimes, though, it creates a lot of anxiety in these drivers because when they do want to make a move, they have to stress about if someone's going to go with them.
Yeah, that's the bad thing. That might be the reason they're all single file right now, because they're all scared to jump out because the guy behind them is just going to try to advance their position on the bottom instead of going with them.
Yeah, that's one concern of these drivers here. Oh, as we have a wreck breaking out. Big accident. As the caution comes out. We're going to have to go back and see what started that. Let's see if we can go back and see what happened here. Oh, we'd already seen the accident happening right there. Who might have been involved in that?
I'm having a ton. Oh, right here it is.
Who was it that was involved in that, Justin?
It looks like the 7 of
Anderson?
Anderson. You got the 99 of Michael Fay. It might be the 39.
Let's go back and see if we can see it from this angle here. As we see the 73.
Kind of
oh my gosh.
The 73 got run of it there.
Huge accident.
To me, it looks like the 69 kind of checked up a little bit, and the 99 checked up. Then the 7, you know, when you're that close to someone's bumper, you cannot see what happens right in front of them. The 7 just kind of got in the back of the 99, and that's when it all broke out there.
As we go back live.
Looks like only 3 cars have significant damage, though. They should be all right.
That's going to make for a long, crucial night for them, being that this early in the race.
Yeah, I would be devastated to have to use a fast repair right now.
Absolutely. Right now, Tyler Humphrey is your current leader, that 94 car.
Yeah, somehow he assumed the lead there when that all broke loose.
Go check and see what we can find a good camera angle here. '73, the 99 was involved in that. Looks like he's gotten a fast repair and gotten back out on the track. And the 7, Josh Anderson was involved in that. Looks like he's gotten himself a fast repair and is back out at it.
And I thought my eyes were playing a trick on me there. The 97 of Hoytsma did come down pit road, I guess, to top off that tank. He was your race leader.
As we see, your top 5 right now is Tyler Humphrey, Justin Michael, Christopher Howell, Dave Mayberry, and Jason Clark.
Looks like the lights are out on the pace car. About to green again here at Daytona. Have to keep a watch on those drivers that were involved in that early incident there, the 7, the 99, and the 73, to see how they bounce back during this race. Still a long way to go.
Absolutely, yeah. You might see a little bit more calm racing out of them, a little more tame, trying to just make it to the end here.
As the pace car makes that hard left turn down pit road.
We are green again here at Daytona. Tyler Humphrey with a great restart. Justin Michael was out on the high side by himself, looked like. He's going to find a hole and tuck into it there in the 3rd spot.
They all try to get back into line single file.
We got 3 wide right behind them here. Oh, we got a car going way down.
83 of Bill Stringfellow there got pushed down a lot. Oh, we got a huge wreck here between the 6 and Dustin Madsen.
Oh,
huge. Oh, my goodness. That was a huge checkup incident right there.
Huge accident. Josh Anderson looks like he's able to get through all that. As the caution comes back out.
Yeah, it took out a lot of people right there.
Yes, it did. Let's go back to when Bill Stringfellow went off the track.
Yeah, and they checked up.
As we see the accident right there.
Checked up right in front of them. It wasn't Stringfellow that caused that. They checked up in front of them when they passed him, and it looks like the 69 got caught in the middle there, 4 wide, and just caused a chain reaction.
We don't have a very good camera angle of this accident. See where it had started right there.
You got damage.
Oh
69's
my
got
gosh.
damage. The 55's got down. The 44, the 4,
The 4 had a monstrous hit right
the
there.
38, the 48, the 99 again,
Oh man, got a
the
feel for it.
89, the 54.
Oh, the 44 goes for a ride on top of, looks like the 89 possibly. As we go back live, loads of cars on pit road right now getting damage fixed. I'd say they
Huge
wadded up
chain
close to
reaction.
10 cars in that wreck.
Yeah, that was at least a dozen of them, I would say.
We're going to give tonight's race sponsor a little shout out here at the moment. Andrew Battelle himself, go find him on the track. He is tonight's sponsor. He has a Twitch channel where he is streaming tonight's race from his point of view. And you can go to twitch.tv/racingrat and see that channel and give him a thumbs up and possibly a follow and a subscription. As you see it right there on that quarter panel, Twitch Racing Rat. They're in that 5 machine, the sharp looking car. He's been kind enough to sponsor tonight's race, and $10 goes to the pole winner, which was, correct me if I'm wrong, it was let me find him here.
Lucas, the 97.
Yeah, the 97 of Lucas Hoytsma won the $10 for winning the pole. And tonight's race winner gets $20. So that's another thing these guys are racing for. Not only the season opener for points, they're racing for a $20 bill.
Oh yeah, when you involve money, it's gonna get rowdy at the end.
Yes, it is.
Just hope there's enough cars left at the end here. There's got to be at least 12 of these drivers that already used a fast repair, I would say.
As we're stacking them back up, getting ready to go green. Lights are out on the pace car as they come down onto the backstretch. Tyler Humphrey is your leader currently.
We'll have about 6 laps here till the stage end.
Yeah, I believe when we go green, we'll have 6 laps to go to stage end. You're correct. And that's going to award 10 points to the stage winner, all the way down to 1 point for 10th place.
I think this will be a point where you see off this restart, people start moving around a lot, trying to get into that top 10.
As that pace
First
car,
race of the season.
pace car makes that hard left turn. And we are green again here at Daytona. Inside line has a huge checkup, starting with the 11, looked like, of Joey Doucette.
Looks like it's going to be a drag race between Humphrey and Howell right now on the high side. Allow these people right here behind him to close in pretty fast. Might see 3 wide here in a second, as we do with the 9 on the outside. Way high.
Huge run by the 9.
Still 3 wide here between Jason Clark and Kyle Adcock.
As the 29 of Mayberry thought about going up there to help out the 9. Decided not to. Noticed he didn't have any
is
help.
Still out there. He wants to come help me.
Huge wiggle by the 75.
And we got a caution. back here. Oh wow.
Oh, looks like Drew Roll
Matthew
got some damage
Goodell,
out of that.
Ronnie Ostmer.
Let's see if we can go back and see what happened here.
Looks like the 73 gets into the back of the 89. Mark True and Drew Prohl there. Turns him down into the 55 of just that was
iRacing is doing
Ronnie Osborne.
something a little weird to me. I don't know if anybody. Justin, are you experiencing cars disappearing under caution?
Well, in the replay here, I see the 55. It gets net coded inside of the 99 and actually disappeared.
Okay, that may be what's going on then. Okay, yeah, there's the accident.
Ooh.
And then after all the cars had contact was when they disappeared for me. That explains why I had a little difficult time trying to find the accident. But there you go, folks. We were able to find it. And you see what started that accident.
See if you can take a ride with Grant Humphrey. It's a great point of view right there. It barely gets by that.
Let's go back a little bit. And
his heart was racing.
have to rewind it here and see if we can get his point of view. Or not. His car is disappearing for me before the accident. As we go back live. Folks, once again, we apologize for the technical difficulties we are having tonight. iRacing is just not wanting to go our way tonight and trying to put on the best broadcast possible. We are working with what we have tonight. But for those of you that are just tuning in, you're watching the Full Send Broadcast Network showing the Southern Excitement Racing League Next Gen Series presented by Racing Rat at twitch.tv/Racing Rat. Go check him out for his in-car live stream tonight. See his point of view throughout the whole race.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a one-lap shootout for that stage winner.
That's definitely going to ratchet it up for that extra 10 points.
Caution will not come out when the stage is completed, but we might end up seeing one anyway.
That's a possibility. As the lights are out on the pace car, they're going to double them up and try again. When we go green, we'll have a 2-lap shootout actually for the stage end.
You're going to see this top 10 shake a lot right here. And you got to wonder if that's like what some of those drivers were in the back there trying to do, is get up there for the stage and kind of cause some contact with another one.
As we see him coming down the Daytona Super Stretch here. Waiting for that pace car to make that left-hand turn. You know, Justin, there are some pretty sharp-looking paint schemes out here tonight on these next-gen cars.
Oh yeah, these cars look awesome. Paint scheme, time these drivers put into making them.
Pace car makes that hard left turn. Restart is now on the leader. And we are green again for a 2-lap shootout to the stage end. As Tyler Humphrey and Justin Michael get a great restart there.
Try to keep my eye back here on the battle for last stage point. Right back here from about 9th and 10. The bottom has just formed a train now, and they're
Looks about like the top 10 have gone single file roughly. A lot of cars dancing around. The visibility out the windshield of these cars is not the best. We'll show you a little bit of that visibility here. Let's go to Joey Doucette in that 11 machine and take a ride with him on the visor cam.
And that's why a lot of people kind of stick that nose out from time to time.
As you can see, yeah, that visibility is non-existent as they are dicing it up.
Oh, look, contact is Joey Doucette. Oh, no.
Joey Doucette trying to slow it down before he gets back to the track. Oh, he comes right up in front of the 9. Oh, my gosh. Wow. Oh, no. And the caution has not come out for that. As we see.
The 9 is completely destroyed.
Oh, as we see Joey Doucette have to tow to pit road.
That's 2 destroyed race cars right there.
As we see the 9 coming down pit road now, able to come in under his own power. Oh my gosh.
I'm going to say Justin Michael won the stage, but I'm not entirely sure because that happened right as it ended.
Oh, as we see a little bit of contact there between the 98 and the 5. These drivers laying it all out on the table, trying to get as much as they can when they can. The 97 pushing the 98 off into turn 1.
I don't see that high side coming into play until like the end of the race.
Yeah, I would have to lean to agree with you right there until we have a. Oh, as we see the 83 to try to come up in front of the 7 of Anderson. And almost got turned. Anderson now getting pushed up to the extreme high line. He's going to get shoved out. He's going to fall all the way to the back of this pack. Lots of slicing and dicing for position here. And we're not even halfway yet. Can you imagine how it's going to be at the end of the race, Justin?
Yeah, it's going to get even more dicey than we're seeing right now. The high line looks like it's trying to form back here around 10th place and push their way up here to the front, maybe battle with these other drivers. You got to imagine a lot of them are on the edge of their seats right now because they don't want any contact. They don't have a fast repair left.
Yeah.
Barring another yellow flag, the fuel mileage will come into be a factor here towards the end of this thing.
Absolutely, yeah, because these drivers, I imagine, can only run about, I would say, 20 to 25 laps on one stop on fuel, I would imagine. I would imagine 30 would be pushing it. Track there, he's going to get
pass by the entire field probably until it gets up to speed. Might can find a spot in.
Three wide back there in the pack.
The second pack's kind of caught up to these up here single file. I'm still watching that high line, trying to make a run up there to these drivers up here at the front. The 60 just pulled up there. He might help him a little bit.
Yeah, this high line looks to be forming pretty well.
See if there are more takers. I think if they get another car up there, they're going to be right there with the leader. 83 just sending the 60 straight into the corner. Huge run.
And you know, and what's amazing to me right now is the 7 of Anderson. That nose of that car is all pushed in, but he is still able to be competitive as long as he is behind somebody.
I think Anderson had some damage that first incident. He might have used a fast repair then, and he had a little damage.
Oh, is that 3 wide? Anderson in the middle. '83 staying on the 60's back bumper there. That's Jeff Merck in the 60 and Bill Stringfellow in the 83. As the top 4 have stayed single file and have pulled away from the pack.
Yeah, the high line, it just needs about 2 more cars up there. That's about it.
That high line looks a little bit more organized than that low line. And as I say that low line kind of formed up pretty well right there. You see they got a huge run to catch up to that field, to that top 4. Now the 22 is going to pull right up on the 5th place car.
That 83 is Stringfellow lost all his momentum there.
Oh, as we see the 55 jumping out, had a huge run. He was trying to take it. Here comes the 7 and the 97 to try to help him along. Oh, as we see green flag stops happening. Ooh, did they get it slowed down in time? That's the question.
Yeah, that was pretty quick right there.
I don't think they had it slowed down in time. I think that was 2 speeding penalties we just seen happen.
That's gonna hurt. That's one thing to worry about too here, and how many people are gonna pit at once. You know, somebody's gonna speed in that group.
Let's check it out. We see Tyler Humphrey sitting in that pit box. It looks like he did get a speeding penalty. He is sitting there for quite a while now. We see the top 2 have kind of pulled themselves back out away from the field.
I have some tech.
Oh, as they're coming up on some lap cars, it's about to get interesting here. Gonna force it 3 wide to the slower cars. No harm, no foul. They're able to navigate those slower lap cars as we see the 7 get a little squirrely right there. Off the front bumper of the 97. There he goes again. Oh, here we go. We got more green flag stops happening. Don't know if we've seen some more penalties right there. A couple of those cars look like they were pretty quick getting on the pit road. One thing to note about these next gen cars is the brakes are bigger which means these tires tend to lock up a lot easier trying to get on pit road. And kind of have to know how to master these brakes, especially on the brake bias, putting it further back so you don't lock up them front tires and slide it faster into pit road than what you're wanting. It actually looks like none of those guys that just come on pit road had penalties, so they must have got it checked up just in time. So we see the 97 going to the inside line around the 55. Here we go. We got the 7 and the 22 coming down pit road now. That's the 7 of Anderson and the 22 of Alex Trotman. As we see the rest of the field go single file that's still on the lead lap. Maybe indicating to each other that they're going to be going down pit road this time, possibly. No takers this time by. Take a look at the last pit stop lap of these drivers of the top 20 here. Looks like Osmer, Rattel, Clark, Mert, Michael, Howell, Stringfellow, and Trotman and Camper have not pitted yet. That can't be right on this overlay. We know Camper had just come into pit, so it might not have updated just yet. See back here. Got the 73 of Mark True leading this group of cars around all single file.
All right, I'm sorry about that, Jacob. iRacing got me like it got you a little while ago.
Yeah, it's being a little funny today. It's that's the second time it had kicked me out for the day. Oh, as we see the 94 come up to the high line right there, almost didn't get there in time.
A little lap traffic up here. Leader's gonna get by just fine. $16 of Blake Giglio was trying to make a move there to the bottom of the 97.
Oh, as we have a wreck, the 9 comes up. Oh my gosh. That's going to throw the yellow right there, as that was a huge wreck.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, let's go find the 9 here.
It's like Jeff Merck got into him a little bit.
Let's see here. Let's find.
He just skates by that barely.
As we see here, they're 3 wide. Oh, sorry. Went back a little too far here.
I got. Looks like I got Justin Michael well. The 63.
Let's see here. Trying to find where to hit the replay at. All right.
83.
Go back here. Follow along with the 9. As we see the 9 comes up and gets hooked, which caused a chain reaction.
Yeah, that's not the view you want to have right there. Backwards.
Absolutely not.
Looking the opposite way at Daytona.
Christopher Howell. Let's go back and look at his point of view on that.
I think that might be the race there for the 9.
As we're riding along with Christopher Howell. Oh man, that's a horrible sight to see that you're coming up on. But he's able to navigate it and get through it. Oh my gosh. What a ride right there.
Seeing if the 9. Yeah, he's sitting in his pit stall now. He's out of fast repairs. He did get significant damage there.
Yeah, that's the 3rd, maybe the 4th incident that's involved the 9. As we see the 88 of Christopher Howell, believe he is the lucky dog going up through the field here.
We're approaching almost 10 laps to go here.
Actually, I need to correct myself on that. Christopher Howell is actually in 2nd place right now. So that was your 2nd place driver that just made it through that wreck that we just rode along with. We have some cars coming down pit road.
Wave rounds up here at the front. That's 73 and 55. Gonna get their lap back. It's gonna put them both back onto the lead lap here. Oh, my apologies. 55 was 4th here.
As they're doubling them back up here, we're going to be going back green with 10 laps to go tonight in this, folks. Sure to be setting up to be an exciting finish here. All these drivers can make it to the end on fuel. We're getting ready to see some amazing 2, maybe 3, possibly 4 wide racing.
Yeah, we still got 20 cars here on the lead lap. It's still anyone's race here with 10 laps to go.
And a track like Daytona here, a super speedway, you could have a guy that starts 20th on the restart, and in 1 lap he could be leading it. You just never know with the way the drafting packages are now, and the way racing turns out to be here at these plate tracks. It's anyone's game.
Yeah, I mean, you got Matthew Prentice there in that 4 car. He started 33rd, almost last. He's in second right now. He's looking for a win.
As the green flag comes back out,
with a huge push to the 4. They're going to get a huge run here on the backstretch. It might be able to clear Christopher Howe there. No.
some aggressive
44
shoving
starts
going
pushing.
on.
Some tandem drafting we got going on. 87's got a huge run here.
87 just used a fast repair after that wreck he was just involved in. Got a little bit of damage from that.
Yeah, that shows you how many people caught up in an incident there. Even just came and hit, and 87's already back up to 6th place.
In 6th place, sounds like he's way far back there in this field, but he's really not. He's the 3rd in line on the high side.
I think we'll start to see some game changers try to go up here to that high side. So we got another caution flag here.
Oh, as we see some cars
42.
going around on the backstretch. Looks like
It's 60 of Jeff Merck.
see if we can find him on here to be able to.
I think he dodged it.
Follow along here in the chopper cam. We're following Jeff Merck.
Oh,
See what happens here. Coming out of the corner now. Backstretch.
oh, that was a little bit of net code, and I would say it was kind of a bad move, honestly.
Ooh, yeah, that
You make
What-
a move like that, net code's gonna play a factor. You're threading a needle right there like that.
absolutely. Yeah, that was really close. Kind of a really too close to kind of make that move, if you ask me.
Yeah, you gotta factor in net code when you're. I mean, it's bad. You gotta factor in net code, but when you make really close moves like that between 2 cars at that specific angle, like he was.
That is true, but in the heat of the moment, you're not thinking about anything other than that one position you want.
Oh yeah, we'll see him continue to try to fight his way back up here. I think his car is still in pretty decent shape. Well, the strategy's out the window now. Only thing that these drivers have to do is hold their right foot as hard as they can to the floor.
Absolutely, yeah. These drivers, they're throwing the book out the window now at this point. If I'm correct, we may be going green with about 5 laps to go in this race. It's going to be all about brute force and finding that guy that you've grown a friendship with in this race, and hope he has your back and push you to the front.
Who you got your money on?
Oh man, at this point, I would have to say, if I'm a betting man, I'm gonna go with the 97 of Lucas Hoytsma.
Smart man.
I think he has the raw speed to be able to make moves, which he is our pole sitter. He's able to be fast in the single car run, but he's been up there all night, and he's been able to shove people to the front. if I was a betting man, I would want him behind me. So if I'm Christopher Howell, I'll be picking the inside lane so he's right behind me.
Yeah, that's a solid pick right there. He's been up front all night.
That's exactly what Christopher Howell did. He picked that inside line. He's going to have that 97 of Hoytsma right behind him to hopefully
I'm gonna go
get a
with
good
the
start.
underdog. I'm gonna go with Matthew Prentice. Started 30-30s up to 6 right now, or Matt Crockett. Started 34th, he's up to 10. Watch out for these drivers that started at the back, because that was their goal. The whole race was to be right here.
But don't look now, though. If you look a little bit there towards about the 9th spot, you have the 87 of Justin Michael, one of the dominant drivers in the truck series on Saturday nights, looking to possibly back up his win last night with another win here tonight.
And he's got a brand new race car, as he just used his fast repair.
A dangerous man to be looking at in your mirror there as we close these laps. As we're waiting for that pace car to make that hard left turn, we're going to go green with 5 laps to go tonight. Going to be a hard dash over here to get this $20 bill here in the Racing Rat Daytona 125, and we are green.
Oh, a huge check up there on the bottom.
That's going to create some big runs here. Howell got a pretty good start, but that put him way out there in front of the 97 of Hoytsma.
16 dropped in line real quick. He got a huge run here on the 97 as well.
You see the 87, Justin Michael trying to go out to the high side there, has no help. Gonna fall back to the inside there. Drivers quickly going single file here.
Oh, it won't be single file for long as we're coming up on 4 to go. That 87 is getting a little help back here with that 4 of Matthew Prentice. See if we have any more takers on that high side.
Top 4 single file. They've kind of broken away from the field at the moment. Oh, as we see the 97 trying to leave Howell on the low side by himself.
Oh,
Howell
it's tight.
Barely makes it up there.
Bumper. I thought for sure we were about to see a wreck right there.
Yeah, you were not alone on that one. I thought the 97 was about to hook the 88.
See smoke in front of the leaders here. Someone may have just blew up.
Oh, as we have a wreck behind. 26 is a round of Jeremy Little. Caution's going to come out again. We're going to go to a green-white checkered. Huge hits for the 22 and the 25. The 25 of Jeremy Little. Let's see if we can go find out what happened here. As the caution flies, we see him entering the corner here. He's on the inside of Justin Michael. No contact yet. Coming up to the tri-oval here. A little bit of side drafting going on. Oh, it looks like the 30 got a little bit underneath the 25. Oh, huge hit by the 48.
Oh, no.
Oh, huge hit by the 22 on the 25. And
I think the 48 net coated.
what it kind of looked like, and the
I don't.
27 had nowhere to go as the track just cluttered up in front of him.
I don't
That is going to put us in a green-white checkered situation here. We are in overtime here in the Southern Excitement Racing League Next Gen Series here in the Racing Rat Daytona 125. Once again, if you'll go to twitch.tv/Racing Rat, you can go find yourself a great in-car video of tonight's race. Let's show you the gentleman here that's putting on the show from his in-car view. There it is. There's that 5 machine of Andrew Rattel. He's the one that has the stream going on over at twitch.tv/Racing Rat. Go give him a shout out there on his live stream. Been kind enough to sponsor tonight's race.
I think we've seen our last yellow flag tonight.
I do not. I think we're going to keep going over this. I believe they have multiple attempts at a green-white checkered. Can you confirm that, Justin?
Yeah, I think the 48 of Grant Humphrey got lucky there because his car net coated when the contact happened, so he didn't receive any damage from it. He got a 4X probably.
Yeah, that's a possibility. I don't see much damage, if any, on that 48 machine. All right, they're going to rack them back up here for their first attempt at a green-white checkered here in overtime in the Southern Excitement Racing League. In the Racing Rat Daytona 125, we are coming to an end here in tonight's race. These guys are racing for 20 bucks. And if you're in Lucas Hoytsma in that 97 machine, if you're in his position, you're racing for 30 bucks because he already got $10 for the pole.
I think Hoytsma's best bet right now is to try to get an identical start as the leader does and then drop in right behind him.
I'm going to pay close attention to how this restart goes. Waiting for that pace car to make that left-hand turn.
Tight up here.
There it goes. Now we're waiting for the green flag to come out here. And we are green. Christopher Howell getting a huge shove by the 16. All over Howell's back bumper.
98's right behind that 97. You got to wonder if that's teammates right there helping each other.
That's a possibility. That was a great start.
Is it turn 2 heading down the back?
Oh, as the 98 is going to take it 3 wide, bringing the 87 of Justin Michael with him. They're going to leave Lucas Hoytsma out to dry.
Blitzmo is not happy about that one. The high line is just not organized enough to get the run they want right now. As you're 3 wide back here for 8.
White flag is out, presented by Racing Rat.
That's where you're going to see the moves. Watch for the 16 or the 55 to hop out. That high line looks like it's
there
really
goes the
getting
4.
formed. They just broke it up. They were so formed up there up high.
Looks like we got 3, possibly 4 wide back there. They're going to cycle it back around. There's a 16 blocking the 55. That's going to allow Hal to get a little bit of a stretch. Oh, here comes the 16 now with a run.
Oh, here he goes.
16 going to cross him up. He's going the inside. They make contact once, twice.
He's
at the line.
I don't know
16
how that's gonna work.
got him at the line, but we don't know if that's going to be an official finishing result due to be going below the yellow line there. Right now, Blake Giglio is your race winner unofficially. We're going to have to confirm and see if that race win's going to stick.
See, as he initially goes, he's got the lane, right? He goes and puts his wheels on the yellow line and then comes up into Christopher Howe and goes back below the yellow. I'm not sure how that's going to work out.
We're waiting on confirmation to see if Giglio is your official race winner. You know, the 88 of Christopher Howell did everything he could, but we don't know if that was being forced below the yellow line, as we see Giglio coming around to the checkered start-finish line here. Going to start doing some burnouts. That was a heck of a finish. I didn't think he was going to be able to make that move.
That was a really close finish. Down finishing order, as you could call it, unofficial results.
We are still waiting for confirmation to see if he is the race winner. Let's go back and look at that finish right there at the end. As we go to the replay here, we see the 16 going down here. Kind of dips below the yellow line as Hal comes down. It does look like the 16 was forced a little bit and had to come back up on the track. Go back a little bit more. Where he made that move, you can see he's already there. He kind of makes a correction to come down away from the 88 as they make contact. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that that was a good win.
looks like we have confirmation that Blake is the winner.
So it has been confirmed. Blake Giglio is your winner here tonight in the Southern Excitement Racing League. Here in the Racing Rat 125. So what do you say we go through the finishing order here? Here's your official finishing order presented by Racing Rat. Head on over to twitch.tv/Racing Rat. Show some love to our own Andrew Rattel. Your winner is Blake Giglio. The runner-up here in second is Christopher Howell. Third, Ronnie Osmer. Fourth, Bill Stringfellow. Andrew Rattel bringing it home fifth. Matt Crockett comes in sixth. Seventh, Jason Clark. Eighth, Grant Humphrey. Ninth, Jonathan Cogswell. 10th, Eli Raposa. 11th, Chris Gones. 12th, Tyler Humphrey. 13th, Lucas Hoitzma. 14th, Mark True. 15th, Justin Michaels. 16th, Alex Trotman. 17th, Matthew Prentice. 18th, Drew Blaze. 19th, Travis Ramita. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. 20th, Marshall James Jr. 21st, John McMillan Sr. 22nd, Jeff Merck. 23rd, Dave Mayberry. 24th is Isaac Singleton. Bringing it home 25th is Josh Anderson. Jeremy Little in 26th. 27th, Joey Doucette. And 28th, Dakota Camper. 29th is Matt Goodall. 30th, Michael Fahey. 31st, Dale Wiggins. 32nd, Dustin Matson. 33rd, Kyle Addick, with Jamie Dunning bringing it in 34th. And 35th, Drew Prohl. And that is your finishing lineup here tonight. It is official.
What an exciting finish.
That Blake Giglio is your winner in that 16 machine with a heck of a finish there at the end. Justin, what do you think about that race tonight?
It was so much chaos going on all around the track. Once you thought everyone was comfortable riding along in a line, it wasn't like that. It was a lot of chaos. A lot of drivers didn't get the runs they wanted and they thought they should have had, so they got caught up in other people's messes. But the finish was just amazing here.
Absolutely. So what do you say we get some of these drivers in here and do an interview? Let's get Ronnie Osmer up in here in the 55 car, who's your third place finisher tonight. Trying to get him moved over here. Hey there, Ronnie Osmer. You got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Hey, man. Congrats on the third place finish here tonight. We're having to do things a little different here in Discord. Moving you up to another chat here. Walk us through how that race went for you tonight. Sorry, we lost him there right quick. All right, sorry, we lost you there right quick.
There we go.
Yeah, there we are. A little bit of technical difficulties tonight, going from the broadcast all the way down to interviews. Walk us through how that race went for you tonight, bringing it home third.
It was a very interesting race. It's just learning this new package with this car. and I thought I was pretty much going to be out of it early with how early I'd used my fast repair. Luckily, I found with the pet strategy, I found myself back up to the front, and I was doing everything I could to get up there and win it. But Blake was able to hold me off, and then pretty much the move I tried to put on him, he put on Chris, and that gave him the win.
Yeah, well, let's see here. Justin, you have anything for Ronnie Osmer here?
You had a great run tonight. You started 23rd. You finished third. How was it working your way through all that chaos there during the race, and how do you feel you could have had any help up high to make a run there late at the end, or were you content with where you were?
Of course, I'd want to win, and it's just Bill gave me a great shot to get me up to third. Without that, I wouldn't have been close. But if I was able to pull the move I could have on Blake that he pulled on Chris, then I feel like I probably had a shot of winning it. But I'm happy where I am. It's a long season, so it'll be fine. And there was a lot of chaos getting up through the field. It was fun, it was challenging, and that's all Super Speedway racing is.
Well, how do you feel about going to Las Vegas next week here on Sunday night?
It should be interesting. As much as I like this new car, I haven't ran it that much, so we'll see how it runs at Vegas.
Yeah, I think that may be another like full throttle track with these cars, but tire wear may come into play there. So we'll see what kind of strategy plays out. Is there any tracks looking forward in the schedule that you're looking forward to getting to and possibly have race winning speed at?
If I can go off of previous Cup season, I would say short tracks and road courses, my best fit, and then hopefully Talladega.
Okay. Yeah, you had a little bit of a late charge there to get up to the front. Had a couple of incidents where that you were involved in. Walk us through those incidents.
I think they were just all racing deals. I think it was the first one where the three wide incident. Pretty much, I was thinking I was trying to play it safe early, and then I was reminded, oh yeah, we have a stage, so there's stage points on the line. So I was trying to fight my way up to get to the stage points, and then me and another car just happened to meet in the middle, in a bunch of chaos. So that sucked with pure racing incident. And then I can't explain what happened to the second wreck, where it just seemed like the guy on the outside just stopped, and the guy behind him just happened to turn him because of how much speed he slowed down. But
Well, oh, sorry, go ahead.
no, I was done.
Oh. Well, do you have any shout outs or sponsor plugs you want to get out of the way?
Shout out to PH Aware, the guys that helped me out tonight on Discord, the guys that run this league, and you guys for broadcasting.
Much appreciated, man. Well, hopefully we'll get to talk to you again next week over there in Las Vegas.
Hopefully.
All right, have a good night.
Thank you.
And that was your third place finisher, Ronnie Osmer, in that 55 machine, bringing it home. 20 spots gained in the race tonight, bringing it almost from back of the pack to the front there at the end.
Good run there. Good strategy.
Absolutely. So what do you say we bring in our runner-up, Christopher Howell? Hey there, Christopher Howell. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got a good copy.
Hey, man. Congrats on the second place finish tonight. Walk us through how that race went for you.
It was tough there at the end, man. I was really trying to hold on to get that win. All in all, it was good race. Had a oh crap moment there when that wreck happened in front of me, and I was able to check up and stay out of it. But I think that was really the race, to move the race for me, to get me up front. So, like I said, I was just trying to hold on there at the end, and Blake got me with a move.
Absolutely. Yeah, we were watching your onboard visor cam there when you made it through that wreck that brought us to a green-white checkered, I believe it was, or it might have been the caution before that. where you were able to squeeze through that, and the only car in that whole group that was able to make it through that with no incident.
And also, it put me in a tough position to, either do I go into pits or do I stay out? And I was like, well, I'm just going to go for broke here. So I stayed out and got me up front, cycled me to first.
Right. Well, let's talk about that finish a little bit. Looked like you had it wrapped up, and Blake Giglio had a little bit of a run there at the end and was able to cross you up and get to your quarter panel before you had a chance to get back down there. Walk us through that last half a lap there.
Well, I knew the run was coming, but Ronnie was back there, and I was just hoping that Ronnie would be able to get to him and slow him down, and I guess that didn't happen. So he was able to build up some momentum off the turn 4, and I seen it coming. I tried to go up and put a little bit of a block on him. I just came up a little bit too much and left a little sliver of a lane down below, and I tried to force him below the yellow, and that's all I could do at that point. I mean, I wasn't trying to wreck him. I was just doing everything I could to keep the lead.
Well, Justin, you have anything for Mr. Christopher Howell here?
Yeah, after everything that happened tonight, and to start the season off with a podium in second, think you'll be able to carry the momentum over to Las Vegas?
I hope so. I mean, these next gens level the playing field a little bit more than the Gen 6 cars. So Vegas is not a bad track for me. I mean, pretty much all the mile and a halves are kind of like a restrictor plate. So, but I mean, eventually there is some tire fall off. So hopefully I can just keep it up front and get some stage points and just stay up front all season.
Yeah, well, are there any tracks looking ahead in the schedule that you're looking forward to?
To be honest with you, I haven't looked too much at the tracks. I mean, I know Richmond's in there. I like Richmond. I haven't ran too much of the next gens. That's the thing. So it's pretty unpredictable for me. I just know the mile and a halves do run like a restrictor plate. So.
All right. Well, you have any sponsor plugs or shout outs you want to get out of the way?
Yeah, I just want to thank the admins for putting on the league and the good job they do, and Dakota and you guys for broadcasting. Y'all do an awesome job, and just Throttle Up Race Network and Full Send Broadcasting. You guys are awesome, and that's pretty much it.
Well, much appreciated, man, and good luck next week, and maybe we'll get to talk to you then.
Yeah, man, appreciate it.
No problem.
Yep.
And that was your runner-up, Christopher Howell, bringing it home in second tonight after an exciting, or I say exciting, it was a little worrying, I imagine, to him, coming from the back there within the last few laps to miss a wreck that brought out a yellow, being the only car in that incident, to bringing it up there and fighting for the win.
That takes a lot of focus right there, and he did a great job of it with a second place finish.
Absolutely, yeah. So what do you say we bring in our race winner who gained 15 spots tonight in that 16 machine, Blake Giglio? Get him in here and talk to him.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Oh, it is going. How about yourself tonight, man? Walk us through how that went for you.
Yeah, coming down the backstretch there at the end, I knew that I needed Ronnie's help, so I backed up, and Ronnie tried passing me, so I had to block Ronnie, and then he went to the bottom, and when he went to the bottom, it kind of gave me a shot toward Chris there, and I got to Chris's outside, he came up, and then I threw the crossover all the way down to the bottom, and ended up almost crashing, but it ended up working.
Yeah, that was a heck of a move you had there doing that crossover. You were up there for most of the night in the top 5 to top 8 positions. You had a lot of speed. So walk us through how that last lap went for.
So my teammates that I was racing were the 97 and Travis Gurmetta and Marshall. So we were all really up there. And then when Travis left Lucas out to dry, I knew that it was just going to come down to hopefully Ronnie pushing me. So it was just all about timing the run, I think is what it was. And I'm lucky he moved up as much as he did, or that would have never worked, and he'd be sitting here right now.
All right. Well, Justin, you got anything for Blake here?
Yeah, what track you looking forward to down the schedule here?
Yeah, I don't know. Looking forward to. I mean, I haven't really raced this car much, but I like next week. I do like Vegas normally, so hopefully we'll be good at Vegas. I think we will be. I hope we can just continue this momentum and keep getting wins.
All
It's
right.
always good to start the season off with a win. The leader in points.
Absolutely. Not only the race winner here tonight, you're taking home a $20 bill. How do you feel about that?
So I guess that's good. I didn't even know. So glad that we can add $20.
Yeah, our the race sponsor tonight, Racing Rat, Andrew Rattel over there on his Twitch channel, sponsored tonight's race, the Racing Rat at Daytona 125. So yeah, you're going home with some money tonight.
So you don't have to shout Tim then for sponsoring the race and giving us something to race for.
For sure. Will you have any shout outs or sponsor plugs you want to get out of the way?
Yeah, we have Rocket Racing setups. They give me all my setups for open races. You guys for broadcasting, Dakota, run the leagues, SCRL as a whole, and just J Lump for making this car. It was kind of a joke car, but it looks good, and glad we got it into victory lane.
Absolutely, man. Much appreciated. And have a good night and good luck. Maybe we'll get to talk to you next week.
All right, thanks, guys.
All right, no problem. And that was your race winner, Blake Giglio, and that number 16 machine there, bringing it home out of turn 4 with a last lap pass coming to the tri-oval. He was forced below the yellow line, which confirms him as your race winner. Let's go through your finishing lineup one more time before we sign off here. Your race winner, Blake Giglio, Christopher Howell bringing it home second in the 88 machine. Ronnie Osmer in third. Fourth, Bill Stringfellow with Andrew Rattel bringing it home fifth. Sixth was Matt Crockett. Seventh, Jason Clark. Grant Humphrey bringing it in eighth. And ninth was Jonathan Cogswell. Eli Raposa in 10th. 11th, Chris Gones. Tyler Humphrey in 12th. 13th, Lucas Hoitzma, who was your pole sitter and was up there racing hard towards the end of the race. He was hoping to bring home $30 tonight, but he ended up only bringing 10. Mark True bringing it in 14th. 15th, Justin Michael. 16th, Alex Trotman. 17th, Matthew Prentice. 18th, Drew Blaze. Travis Scrutama. Sorry if I'm butchering that. Is 19th. 20th, Marshall James Jr. 21st, John McMillan Sr. Jeff Merck. 22nd. 23rd, Dave Mayberry. 24th, Isaac Singleton. 25th, Josh Anderson. Jeremy Little bringing it in 26th. 27th is Joey Doucette. 28th was Dakota Camper and Matt Goodall bringing it in 29th. 30th was Michael Fahey. 31st, Dale Wiggins. 32nd, Dustin Matson with Kyle Attic bringing it home 33rd. 34th, Jamie Dunning. 35th was Drew Prohl. And that is your official finishing order tonight in the Racing Rat Daytona 125 here in the Southern Excitement Racing League Next Gen Series. For Full Sim Broadcast Network and Justin, I'm Jacob, signing off here on the Full Sim Broadcast Network. We'll see you next week here for the Southern Excitement Racing League Next Gen Series at Las Vegas. Have a good night.